Hi, it's Denise with Ladybug Stampin. We're going to create a card today. It's going to be a simple card, but this card was actually created a few months back for a color challenge, and I never posted it. So I'm going to go ahead and add it to my video collection, and we're going to create it today. So when you first look at it, you're going to think, Denise, that looks Christmas. But I did ask a friend and said, do you think I could create this card even now? And he said yes. So we're going to go ahead and create that card. So we're going to be using the Free as a Bird stamp set along with the Stitch Nested Labels dies. And I love these labels. I did create a card using this piece right here. I was so excited when I seen this piece. And I created a bookmark on the card, within the card. So if you haven't seen that, I'll try to link it and remember to link it, and you can go watch that. It was really cute. All right, so let's get started. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take our stamps, and I'm going to take this bird one with the birds on the limb, and I'm going to ink it up with the Tuxedo Momento ink. Tuxedo Momento ink. And then we're going to use some Stampin' Blend. So I'm just going to line this up, and I'm going to try to put this right in the middle. See if I can get this. Oh, that worked. Okay. And then we're going to take this piece right here, and we're going to stamp up our sentiment, which says the world needs more of you. We're actually going to stamp that, ink that up in crumb cake. Turn that right way, sideways, Denise. And I'm just going to try to stamp right about here. Okay, that works. And then we're going to take our little flower, like a little rose, and I'm going to try to stamp 3 right underneath that. So I'm going to have to turn it sideways just so I can see it. That sometimes you got to do that. Oh, that works. And then I'm going to stamp another one there, and then I'm going to stamp one right there. That works. So now I'm going to take my Stampin' Blends, and I'm going to start to color in my birds. And I'm using, let's see, I'm going to use the bullet tip. This is Mango Melody for their beak. Right here, the little beaks. Those are some cute birds. They're just sitting up there. And then I'm going to come back, and I'm going to take some real red, not cherry cobbler. I was thinking cherry cobbler. I'm not using cherry cobbler. Okay, this is the dark. I need this back on. I'm using the wrong ends here. And I'm just going to color in my little birds. And we're going to do one bird at a time. Okay. This will give the inks some time to reset. I've learned this recently. So then we're going to come back, and I'm just going to put a little real red dark, the dark real red, and kind of highlight places that they've already got lines for. So we're just going to pick that up. Maybe we'll do one along his belly right here. Again, I'm not the best at coloring, so you guys don't take any tips from me. Okay, I'm just going to continue to color the rest of the birds. So I finished coloring, and I actually did go back and fix this sentiment with the flowers, because that one, it was way too out when I looked at it again. So I did correct it, and you'll just need to pull it closer to you when you stamp it, and that's what I did, and it worked out great. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to bring in our stitched nested label dies. And I'm going to get these out, and I thought I would create a fun element with this piece again, and I would just lay it against the top and the bottom, and then run it through my embossing machine like that. And in this piece, we're going to use, not that one, I think it was this one right here, yeah. We're going to use this one, which is, I would say it is 1, 2, 3. So 3 sizes up. And I'm going to lay it right here. And it may cut off the bottom of the roses a little bit, but that's okay. I'm okay if it does that. It'll just look like they're falling off the the cardstock. Okay, so I'm going to go run these through the embossing machine, and then I'll be right back. So I've cut this one out, and I've also ran this one, a piece of shaded spruce cardstock, with the next size up of the label. And then I use this one to create a fun little element. Let's see if you guys can see this. I thought that would be just really cool. And this is going to be a go against a piece of shaded spruce as well. Now all the sizes for these pieces will be down below. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's get to putting our card together. So the first thing we're going to need is a piece of real red cardstock. And we're going to get out a piece of Whisper White. Now before we put the Whisper White on there, we're actually going to add a couple pieces of ribbon. And I'm going to use this one. I think this is like what I have left of my burlap, y'all. I have went through many rolls of this burlap, and this is it, and it is retiring, and I am so sad. So I'm going to be very sparingly with this. I just love this ribbon. If it's still available, I may get some more, but I mean, I can get burlap anywhere else. It's just, you know, to use on my cards. I really liked that. I really enjoyed that. Okay, so I'm going to take this, and we're going to lay it right about there. So I'm going to get out our adhesive, and I'm going to take this snail, and I'm just going to start at one end. I may have to roll over it a couple times because sometimes it wants to be fussy and not stick, but it will stick to the ribbon. Okay. And then I'm just going to take this and lay this down about, I don't know, maybe half an inch above, quite like that. And then run this across and run this one on here. When I do that, the adhesive gets on my hand because it doesn't want to stick to that ribbon. Okay, make sure I press that down. And then we're going to pull out some of this real red, what's this called? And there, double stitch satin ribbon. And I did use a different ribbon originally, but I think that is retired or retiring. And I don't think I have any more of it. Or I've put it in for a door prize for the bingo. Okay, so we're going to take this and we're just going to lay it kind of on top. And I'm not going to put adhesive on that whole thing. We're just going to take it on the ends and lay it across there. And then on this one, lay some adhesive. I don't know why it doesn't, even though I'm left-handed, it does not like when I use it left-handed. Okay, now I feel like that's still coming up a little bit. So what you can do, let me grab it. On the back here is you can take some tape and adhere your ribbon. Nobody's going to see it, so it'll be okay. And then just lay it there to secure it. Okay, there we go. Make sure that's down. Now we can take this and we can adhere this to our card base. And I would go over the ribbon just so it will be even more secure. Okay. And we're going to lay this on our, I need to open this. It's easier if I open it and try to lay it down. Okay. There we go. I learned that trick from one of my downline because I always have a hard time. And we're going to adhere this one to the shaded spruce, our stamped image right here. I apologize if you guys hear any back noise. My husband is home and he's using the air fryer. Oops. And we're going to take this and we're going to lay it right here on top. Actually, I'm going to go underneath a little bit. I think I put my ribbon up too high, or at least the red one. But you know what? We can fix that. No, we can't. I've already put that on there, haven't I? That's okay. Now we're going to take this one and we're going to adhere it. So I did go down a little bit lower, but that's okay on the original. We're going to take this one. I don't know why I got to do these upside down like this, but it just works better for me. Okay. I don't know why, but okay. I just want it to be even. Then we're going to take some dimensionals and we're going to put on the, let's see, yeah, a couple here. And then it's not sticking down. Then we're just going to take this and kind of throw it on top right there. And we are done. How do you guys like that? Is that a cute card? I know it's, again, Christmassy colors, but I still wanted to create it, and I just thought it would be really fun to use red and greens in the summertime even. And this is not a Christmas card. It says the world needs more of you. And I just like that it's got the red roses and there's red birds, and I don't know. I just needed to see some red birds. All right, guys. Well, thanks for stopping by. And don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to my channel. It really does help me out. And I will see you guys next time for another tutorial. Bye.